आपके यहाँ FMTG आ नहीं रही है तो आप इसलिए उसको डिस कर रहे हो। सर ये कंपनीज कॉलेजेस अपनी प्लेसमेंट रिपोर्ट इन्फ्लेट तो करते हैं, टफ क्वेश्चन है थोड़ा, राइट? हम भी थोड़ा बहुत करते होंगे, या अगर नहीं भी करते हैं तो व्हाट पैरामीटर्स गो इनटू पिक्चर व्हेन कौन लड़का है जिसकी लड़की लड़का जिसकी हाईएस्ट प्लेसमेंट लगती है सर? कैसा होता है उसकी शक्ल, प्रोफाइल, रिज्यूमे?
बहुत हार्ड वर्किंग होता है, बहुत ज्यादा शार्प होती है, वेरी वेरी शार्प, गुड पर्सनैलिटी, बट मोर देन एवरीथिंग दे शो एंड डेमोन्स्ट्रेट द करेज एंड एंथुसियाज्म टू ग्रो।
सब ठीक कर रहे हो सर, आप क्या गलत कर रहे हो? बिकॉज लोग तो सवाल कर रहे हैं आपकी प्लेसमेंट रिपोर्ट के ऊपर।
So I'll give you an example. FMCG doesn't pay much, right? FMCG
is no longer dream school.
FMCG is still no longer a dream destination.
Nevertheless, all right boys and girls, let's get the party started. बहुत सारे सवाल मास्टर यूनियन की प्लेसमेंट रिपोर्ट आज करता धरता प्लेसमेंट एट मास्टर यूनियन। सर जी अब वो मुझे वो क्या बोलते हैं उसको, आपकी अदालत वाली फीलिंग आ रही है।
अरे मैं डर गया, I'm a little scared now. नहीं but
is been there done that. This guy has worked in Walt Disney, country head of Fashionza. What was that, sir? 2021 में what is that?
Fashionza is a B2B fashion tech platform that connects retailers and brands globally to cloud connected factories in India and Southeast Asia.
Crazy.
So I was heading there India and some of the UAE business.
Business head, vice president of business at Zee Media, right now title Master Union, और खुद सर ISB में EY में भी काम कर चुके हैं।
Start of my career, बहुत पुरानी career। तब EY नहीं होता था, Ernst & Young बोलते थे। And when I went out, they started, few weeks before I left, they started the rebranding to EY.
EY। मैं भी Ernst & Young को ना कुछ साल तक EY तो लोग नहीं समझ आया।
मैं तो यहाँ की EY बोला है। Even when I was at ISB, I used to still call it Ernst & Young आ रहा है, Ernst & Young Parthenon आ रहा है, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah.
It's like the even McKinsey was once upon a time Kearney.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Like Kearney, McKinsey, and then the split.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, sir, बताइए पहले आज आपकी अदालत में बैठे हैं कि आपके जो नंबर है मेरे सामने, मैं हमेशा क्वेश्चन करता हूँ और बच्चे क्वेश्चन करते हैं। भाई ये वीडियो तुम्हारे लिए, मैं तो वीडियो को लाइक कर देना, मैं तुम्हारे सारे क्वेश्चन पूछने वाला हूँ और अंदर बैठ के, ठीक है? पहली बात तो सर, हाउ द प्लेसमेंट गोइंग राइट नाउ अमंग द MBBs? लेट्स गो सेक्टर बाय सेक्टर। McKinsey BCG Bain में से क्या क्या आ रहे हैं इस साल और क्या क्या आ चुके हैं, क्या क्या बता सकते हैं?
नहीं, so Bain and Kearney has come. Bain and Kearney is BCG and Kearney have come. Sorry, BCG and Kearney have come. Bain sort of has reduced its campus strategy all over. Yeah, everybody knows that. So that's an externality from outside, of course. But Kearney believes in our vision a lot. They believe in our pedagogy a lot. Yeah. So does BCG. They've been recruiting with us for the last 3-4 years.
BCG had 35 people from IIM Ahmedabad.
Yeah.
And you claim that हम तो भाई IIMs को beat कर रहे हैं, हमारा तो 35 number है।
हाँ. No, but the batch size is larger. No, just look at the number game. IIM Ahmedabad is 400 people. Yeah. ISB is 900 people. So it's a game different. It's not an apples to apples comparison. 400 in IIM, ISB has 900 people. Masters Union has 200 in C4, out of which 160 or 150 odd sat for placements. The rest of them become entrepreneurs. So if you remove the outlier of data which says what percentage of your cohort is actually becoming entrepreneurs after the course, Masters Union is the highest, right? So it's a different sort of thing. They recruit in us, the MBBs, they recruit from us in smaller numbers, no doubt.
सर ये कंपनीज कॉलेजेस अपनी प्लेसमेंट रिपोर्ट इन्फ्लेट तो करते हैं, टफ क्वेश्चन है थोड़ा, राइट? हम भी थोड़ा बहुत करते होंगे, या अगर नहीं भी करते हैं तो व्हाट पैरामीटर्स गो इनटू पिक्चर व्हेन अ स्टूडेंट जॉइन इवन इन SPG इन बॉम्बे? हम भी 32 लाख बोल रहे हैं, 30 लाख के आसपास एक्सेल बोल रहा है, FMS 32 लाख बोल रहा है, अहमदाबाद 34 लाख बोल रहा है, आप 28.52 लाख बोल रहे हैं एवरेज, मीडियन 27 पॉइंट। क्या क्या फैक्टर्स है विच एक्चुअली अफेक्ट्स द कंपोनेंट्स ऑन द ग्राउंड? मतलब जो मुझे हाथ में मिलने वाला है 31 तारीख को जब मैं कॉलेज से निकलने वाला हूँ, करेक्ट, और जो एक कैंपस में जी मीडिया या आपके कैंपस में लास्ट ईयर थिंक जोमेटो स्विगी आए थे, तो इन लोगों ने जो पैकेज दिया है पर हाथ में मुझे कम मिल रहा है, ये क्या है जाकि वो भांडा फूट जाता है बच्चों का कि भाई?
I think more to do with, I think last few years at least post COVID, ESOPs component was very very high. Right? पहले था कि fixed versus ESOPs component were, fixed was obviously way more, but ESOPs बहुत ज्यादा होता था. Then funding winter came, right? A lot of companies started removing ESOPs from CTCs. Yeah. So they are not actually inflated. An ESOP is a indication for an incoming employee that you like the company, you grow in the company, and you will make wealth. Yeah. So I believe it is a part of CTC, right? Because it is.
You got to get it someday.
You will get it someday. If you're good enough, you can stay in a company. You exhibit to the leadership. You exhibit to your customers that you can grow the company. You definitely make wealth. There are so many friends of mine from my batch at ISB who started making quite a lot of money in companies like Swiggy,
ESOPs,
Zomato.
yeah.
So it's a very normal thing. These guys have dedicated themselves to it, right? They're good companies to work for. So we've seen the average fixed salary is increasing, but the ESOPs component is going down, right? Now to give you a benchmarking, I'm quite sure that a lot of tier 1 B schools in 2024 did not release their average CTC number, right? So I am pretty sure of it. And ours is in the public domain. So and I think IIM Ahmedabad are two only schools that are audited, right? So in 2024,
there are more. Excelra is audited, and one of the IIMs, I think Raipur, Ranchi is also. But there are few.
Very few.
Baki audit nahi karte.
So we already are. Everything is in the public domain.
Everything is audited by which firm? Brickworks.
Yeah, Brickworks. Brickworks Analytics that does for IIM as well. I think. And so everything that number is absolutely there, and it's always very, very visible, transparent every single year.
So coming back to my question, let me ask this question in a crisp way. So what are the components which lead to a dissatisfaction in student's mind when he sees his salary on 31st? ठीक है, जो 31 को कंपनीज देती हैं आके, और जो हमें भी मिला सर.
हाँ सर, फिक्स सैलरी
है ना. मेरी 9.5 लाख पैकेज था जी के अंदर, हाईएस्ट पैकेज, और कट कटा के हाथ में आ रहा था 58,000 रुपीज.
That's what they look at. They look at a fixed salary.
और हमने वो गालियां दी और बोला ये फेक है, वो फेक है, जबकि जी का वन ऑफ द मोस्ट honest salary slip होता था.
Correct.
And that was one of the highest one. 60,000 के आसपास मिलना, 9.5 is a very good amount. And that time in taxes were different.
Yeah. Agreed. This is inflation and all.
सब कुछ
ज़माना different था.
Yeah, ज़माना different.
So now the thing is, main components are fixed plus variable, right? This is what I'm getting at the end of the year anyway. Some companies give variable. Some new companies give variable once in 2 months, once in a quarter. Those become factors. But the fixed variable. Is fixed plus variable, and then the third component is ESOPs, right? We do that as well. We map that in our placement report every year. Our fixed salaries are growing year on year, right? It is only that the ESOPs have reduced from 2023 to 2024. Simple answer: funding winter. You will see it across the board. You will see it across sectors. So, but for a student, if your fixed salary is growing, if they are getting more, there are two things. It's both. Nowadays, it's not only fixed salary. It is the designation they're working at. It is the kind of impact they will do. So there are a lot of factors that go into this. But at the end of the day, if your fixed salary, which is the largest component of your CTC, which is 80 to 85% of your CTC is growing, students are happy. So
just for their understanding, so ESOPs are employee stock options. I also got from G. So you used to get like 100 G shares every year. This share was like $21 when I quit, and 100 ऐसे करके it goes till 1,000 in 5 years. So I got that. That was fun.
Wow.
But you need to stay in the company, right?
Yeah.
तो वो मिलते हैं तुम्हें, and for us ESOP was not a part of the salary, which was the best.
That was brilliant.
That was lovely. पर अभी वो just a part of the salary, तुम रहो कंपनी के अंदर, पैसे लो, नहीं तो तुम्हें नहीं मिलने वाले. और एवरेज सर इंडियन बच्चा 2 साल में कंपनी शिफ्ट कर रहा है MBA के बाद.
lot of companies don't have their ESOP policy defined.
Yeah,
कुछ लोग कहते हैं यार ये फिक्स्ड है, वेरिएबल है, ESOPs का देख लेंगे. आप 1 साल वहाँ काम करो, परफॉर्म करो. कंपनी wants to raise money, they'll open an ESOP plan.
चलो एक क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ सर, आप तो दिन रात सैलरीज में खेलते हो, मतलब कंपनी के साथ डील करते हो, राइट? दिन रात I know Swiggy, Zomato are on campus, Deloitte of the world are on campus.
Absolutely.
Apart from those major FMCG companies there, no, Nestle, P&G of the world, rest I think you're able to attract a good set of startup VC funds आ रहे हैं अभी तो कैंपस में. ये 28 लाख जो आप एवरेज क्लेम कर रहे हो, हाथ में कितना दे रहे हो बच्चों को? बॉल पार्क बता दो.
24.5 fixed.
24.5 fixed.
Out of this 28.5, 24.5 is fixed.
24.5
around
is
that
fixed.
much is fixed, yeah.
Around 24 लाख का, उसको 2 लाख पर मंथ होता है. हाँ, उसके बाद.
And this is for even people with 0 to 1 years experience.
Great.
So that's the game changer. The game changer is most B schools will say, and I'll say from my own experience at ISBR, that 24-25 figure is for guys with 3+, 4+ experience. At that time, at my time, that number was 20-22. It's marginally grown, but that is a function of the market as such.
Understood.
Nothing else.
24 में से कट के हाथ में कितना आएगा सर? बॉल
Tax काट दो आप.
कितना हो रहा है अभी 24% का?
मतलब 24 लाख में आप I think
30
हाथ में आपका आ जाता है
1.5 लाख.
1.6 तो आते ही है.
1.6.
टैक्स सेविंग करोगे तो उससे ज्यादा आ जाएगा. And it's really good money for a freshly minted MBA when some of them virtually have hardly any work experience.
अगर 22-year-old का हो तुम और तुम्हें 24 लाख कम लग रहा है तो तुम बड़े लालची इंसान हो।
बिल्कुल सही बात है, बिल्कुल सही बात
ठीक
है, बिल्कुल सही बात है।
ऊपर मुंह माया है और इसके ऊपर एक एक्सपेक्ट भी कर रहे हो तो उस कंपनी के अंदर कुछ तो गड़बड़ है, कुछ तो ईसॉप ज्यादा हो सकते हैं। गड़बड़ इन द सेंस इट्स लेजिट यार। यहाँ तुम्हें इसके ऊपर फॉरेन के अंदर जाके इंडिया में 22 लाख, चाहे वो IIM अहमदाबाद है, मैं तुम्हें लिख के दे रहा हूँ 2 लाख पर मंथ का पैकेज 22 साल की उम्र के बच्चा, बहुत कम है। You can count on fingers, am I right, sir?
Yeah, you can.
तो
It's
इसका मतलब है तुम
0 to 1, 0 to 2 years, absolutely you're right.
0 to 1 to 0 to 2 years है ही नहीं, impossible। तो जो तुम 1 करोड़, सर आपका पर हाईएस्ट
In large companies,
in large
companies, household companies,
yeah,
they have fixed hiring patterns, they have they have fixed ranges. They cannot play around with it, right?
Can I
Those companies grow at 10, 12, 13%. What part of that growth will they attribute to more cost on salary? It's a basic way of looking at it, right?
sir, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
So say let's talk about salaries in 2024, 2025, 2025, 2026, let's talk about that. So अगर आप सबसे ऊपर let's talk about finance, right? I-banking roles, right? तो इंडिया में IIM अहमदाबाद, बैंगलोर, कलकत्ता, आप मास्टर अभी प्लेसमेंट से टक्कर कर रहे हो, में 1.5 लाख से 2 लाख आएगा अगर आप फाइनेंस करते हो,
Absolutely.
कट कटा के, राइट? अगर आप अच्छे स्कूल्स में जा रहे हो, मैं टॉप स्कूल्स की बात कर रहा हूँ, I-banking, उसके बाद should I put consulting or startups? What should I put? Salary wise.
Salary wise, startups still. Salary wise, when I say startups, I'm talking about consumer tech companies. I'm talking about emerging tech companies.
Emerging tech companies like
Relata, the very new prop tech player out of Pune, is going to be the next wave of growth. Honestly, it's something like a housing.com.
betterhousing.com.
I hope so. I believe so too. I honestly do. Really, really good company. So we have these lot of these startups.
Tech.
That are, lot of tech is the main layer of growth.
Tech. ये can I say 1.5 to 1.75? range, yeah.
Easy.
And then comes consulting or then comes FMCG, number 3.
Large tech.
Large tech.
Large tech will be a highest pay packet for sure.
अच्छा.
Microsoft somewhere, I think was around 60, 62.
60 to 67 in the range.
Last
they're
year,
also doing
yeah.
it,
So Microsoft, ServiceNow. So Microsoft will go in that range. ServiceNow will go in the 40s. Cisco will go in the 40s. You know, Microsoft, ServiceNow, Cisco, these top 3 large tech companies for sure.
Great. And finally consulting?
Consulting, yeah.
The bottom one?
No, not the bottom. I think the bottom still remains finance. BFSI, not BC.
अच्छा.
BFSI.
Banking finance.
Banks.
HDFC, IDFC of the world, Axis Banks of the world. वो जो तुम्हारा ड्रीम होता है ना, बैंक विच नौकरी करनी है, सबसे
अब आप देख लो, रिलेशनशिप मैनेजर रोल्स हो गए,
हाँ,
एसोसिएट लेवल आई बैंकिंग रोल्स हो गए, they fixed, they like equity research हो गया, right?
Equity research, yeah.
Those
equity is still a little bit more than
slightly
hardcore banks.
10-12%.
But तो ये है तुम्हारी रैंकिंग में इस बार की। तो कंसल्टिंग,
अगर बैंक्स में काम करना है, प्रोडक्ट मैनेजमेंट कर लो, 30 लाख तक पैकेज मिल जाएगा।
प्रोडक्ट में क्या तो
प्रोडक्ट और एनालिटिक्स, बट इन वेरी लार्ज कंपनीज।
तो is it the ranking is like VCs?
Sorry, sir.
VCs number 1,
startups. I would still
Startups.
say new age companies.
new age companies, startup, then large tech,
Sorry, large tech, startups, new age companies,
okay,
consulting.
okay,
sorry. BFSI. Sorry, VC, BFSI.
VC, BFSI, okay,
Yeah.
great, lovely. So last part of the presentation, इन्होंने भी सपने लिए बड़ी बड़ी कंपनी में जाने का, Google, Microsoft, BCG, Bain, BCG is on campus recently, Cisco, HSBC, सब Antler, Zomato of the world, they've come to campus as well. कौन लड़का है जिसकी लड़का जिसकी हाईएस्ट प्लेसमेंट लगती है सर? कैसा होता है उसकी शक्ल, प्रोफाइल, रिज्यूमे?
बहुत हार्ड वर्किंग होता है, बहुत ज्यादा शार्प होती है, वेरी वेरी शार्प, गुड पर्सनैलिटी, बट मोर देन एवरीथिंग दे शो एंड डेमोन्स्ट्रेट द करेज एंड एंथुसियाज्म टू ग्रो। चाहे छोटी कंपनी हो, बड़ी मिड साइज कंपनी हो, बड़ी कंपनी हो, दीज आर नॉन नेगोशिएबल्स। आई थिंक रिक्रूटर्स would be on an average of, when recruiters come to campus, business leaders, they have an average of what, 15 to 30 years of experience themselves. They're there. They're very experienced enough, seen a lot of things in life. They have repaired a lot of things in life to understand these things. They look for 3 traits. One is ownership, one is resilience, and one is problem solving. Right? And the 4th is humility and the fact to understand responsibility. Like your basic soft skills. But ownership is non-negotiable, resilience non-negotiable, and problem solving. Once these 3 criteria are met, and I believe the program at Masters Union actually teaches these 3 things through the Outclass initiatives that we do, whether it's drop shipping, whether it's Create a Challenge, whether it's investing in startups through the Masters Union Investment Fund. These are the things that actually built these traits.
Awesome.
And our recruiter feedback is honestly, I'm very, very humble, very happy to say it, that our average time spent in companies is more than students who have been recruited from other B schools. Point one, time spent, their average annual ratings. The team tracks average annual ratings of students as well. So the data point that I have was pretty good.
Yeah.
So the
Very
feedback,
good insight.
yeah, very good insight is the average annual is the annual performance rating. आपका
ठीक
परफॉर्मेंस
कर रहे हो
रेटिंग
सर।
इंडिया में 4 से ऊपर है, आई थिंक इट्स फैंटास्टिक.
सब ठीक कर रहे हो सर, आप क्या गलत कर रहे हो? बिकॉज लोग तो सवाल कर रहे हैं आपकी प्लेसमेंट रिपोर्ट के ऊपर कि ये बंदा जो है कॉल साहब
मेरी टीम है, टू बी ऑनेस्ट.
ये
नहीं, बट ऑनेस्टली
you own it up साहब.
I love to own it. I think we're doing a lot of things that we should talk about and we started to talk
गलत
about.
बताओ यार, क्या गलत हो रहा है? लोग तो बोल रहे हैं नहीं
हम
नहीं
गलत क्या है, मतलब FMCG बैंक्स पर जा सकते हैं हम. FMCG is not, let's say, not the go-to sector for students anymore. So I'll give you an example. FMCG doesn't pay much, right? FMCG
It's
does
no
not.
longer dream school.
FMCG is still no longer a dream destination.
Hmm.
It's simple, no? You get into as an MT, ठीक है? Then you have to do that zone of 3 years where you're
Sir,
going as an area sales manager.
आपके यहाँ FMCG आ नहीं रही है तो आप इसलिए उसको डिस कर रहे हो?
नहीं, मैं ऑनेस्टली बोल रहा हूँ. मेरे 9 साल पहले ISB में प्रॉब्लम थी सेम.
हाँ.
ISB में FMCG कहाँ था? See, everybody has spaces that we play in. We are strong in startups. We are, I think, the strongest when it comes to tech companies, emerging companies. We are the strongest. That's a go-to destination for new age companies. A new age B school is the go-to, and the new age companies.
Yeah,
that's
they
the
get
marriage,
attracted.
right?
You're a tech school यार.
Yeah, we're a tech-driven school,
Yeah.
right?
मैं बताऊँ इनका हैक क्या है नौकरी दिलवाने का. एक तो न्यू एज बिजनेस स्कूल है ऑफ कोर्स एंड देयर ऑल ओवर द प्लेस. पीपल नो द स्कूल इन अ गुड वे एंड एवरीबॉडी इज इंट्रिग्ड बाय कि भाई क्या कर रहे हैं. एंड करिकुलम न्यू एज है, वो पुरानी घिसी पिटी हार्वर्ड की केस स्टडीज नहीं करा रहे.
Correct.
और पैसा मिल रहा है तो उसका रीजन करेक्ट मी इफ आई एम नॉट, टेक भी है सर.
Tech भी है.
टेक इज स्केलेबल, स्टार्टअप VC स्केलेबल.
Absolutely.
पैसा ऊपर से आता है, वो आगे देना पड़ता है. And am I right? I mean, in our crude forms.
Yeah,
you had
but
placement.
just one thing I'd like to add. We are the only B school that has really gone international. The older, the traditional ones have for years. But if you just see on an apples to apples comparison, relative comparison, we started our international efforts recently. Yeah. New York, Dubai, Riyadh, Dublin. Opened up so many centers, right? We have a very strong and robust corporate community today. There are around 200, 300.
He's catching a flight. इनको सर को 10 मिनट और बिठाया तो he's gonna miss the flight.
हाँ, but ये बात मैं बोल के जाऊंगा. It was very important. नहीं, I think to be honest, a lot of CEOs today know us, right?
Yeah.
There's a network of 200, 250 CEOs that know us and endorse us. Not because I am speaking to them or somebody else is speaking to them or my team is speaking to them. Because they are intrigued. Like you said the word intrigue. Intrigue is not mystery. The mystery, we solve that mystery. We're telling them why we are different. So the way I sum up Masters Union from my own experience of being through this MBA system and working in large companies or even in a startup at a leadership position is, this is a school where academic rigor is also very, 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 very prevalent.
It is.
बच्चे पढ़ते हैं यहाँ पे.
Yeah.
Their academics are hard. It's a case-based method of studying. But in addition, dropshipping, creator challenge, MUIF, lot of knowledge sharing, lot of
Resume building, seniors coming in and whatnot.
Yeah.
These all
So
about-
we have what, on an average, we have 6 to 10 CEOs on campus every week.
all said and done, sir. I'm not going to make you miss your flight, but
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to tell everybody one thing. Don't join any business school for placements. Placement hoti रहेगी यार. See the curriculum.
Absolutely.
You get inspired. थोड़ी प्लेसमेंट रिपोर्ट इनकी ऊपर उसकी ऊपर यार 1 लाख रुपए की प्लेसमेंट उसकी एवरेज जहां जा रही है, इस IIM की जा रही है, हमारी जा रही है. ये आपस में सर एक हर प्लेसमेंट ऑफिसर की आपस में फाइट तो होती है, राइट? हम SP डीन्स की होती है, डायरेक्टर्स की होती है, बिकॉज डायरेक्टर्स की होती है. तो एक वो होड़ तो है सर. लेट्स बी कैंडिडेट, राइट? आई वाज इन द प्लेसमेंट सेल फॉर सम टाइम एट SPJIMR Bombay, so I know how it works. You see, if the curriculum excites you, if the company is coming on campus, call up a student. यार कंपनी कैंपस के अंदर आई थी, है ना? और आई थी तो कंपनी तो प्लेसमेंट रिपोर्ट के अंदर लिखता है
या तो कैंपस में आई थी या लैटरली हुआ था,
या लेटरली हुआ था. बच्चा कहाँ से गया था वो अपना चेक करो, वो अपना चेक से बैलेंसेस करके
Exactly.
एंड देन लुक एट द करिकुलम एंड डू इट. कोई एवरेज 20, कहीं पे 24 है, यहाँ पे 28 चल रहा है. बट गिव मी योर कमेंट्स, हाउ टू गेट द बेस्ट प्लेसमेंट. सर ने तो अपने दे दिए इनपुट्स. एंड डू यू थिंक दैट बिजनेस स्कूल की रैंकिंग और बिजनेस स्कूल चूज करने का एक ही फैक्टर होना चाहिए, प्लेसमेंट्स। जब मैं तुम्हारी उम्र का था मुझे भी यही लग रहा था, बट तुम मुझे कमेंट करके बताइए। और इफ देयर आर अदर फैक्टर्स, let's do a strong and healthy discussion. Thank you so much for joining
Thank
us,
you
sir.
so much, sir.
And
Thank you so much. Pleasure
meeting you.
Thank
And
you.
boys and girls, do the like button for sure. और कमेंट करके
Thank you so
बताइएगा।
much.
डिस्कशन करते हैं कमेंट्स के अंदर। बाय बाय, टेक केयर।